Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let's see if I can move this back just a little bit. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, cuzzo. Hi. Hola. We're doing our new moon readings. I am going to make this the last night. I'm gonna try to squeeze everybody into the night, so it's not pulling on my energy. So I'm trying to get everybody in tonight that I have listed. And I'm here. So let me go through the list and I'll say it again while everybody is coming in. So I got Queen Kels, Witness to Elevation, Nicole, Kendra, BL, Kiana, and Carissa. All right. Queen Kels, Witness to Elevation, Nicole, Kendra, BL, Kiana, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, and Carissa. So real quick, I just wanted to jump on the topic of this winter solstice. I'm not familiar. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the winter solstice and what they actually mean. There's several solstices during the year. The winter solstice is one of our most important ones. It's normally really key that y'all fast and do everything that you need to do leading up to today, or prepare your body for fasting leading up to the actual fast, which is today. If you are going to use the energy that this winter solstice brings in, I really highly recommend for you to start fasting today, going into like maybe 3 or 4 days. So it don't have to be nothing major. It depends on you. There's a lot of great downloads that you can receive. The veil is thin. And what does that mean? Because I always hear that. What does the veil thinning mean? A veil thinning means is that the world of the metaphysical or the actual spiritual world is super highly connected to this physical realm. So we're all like, we're one and the same, but you'll be able to tap into that energy easily for those who have a struggle hearing or feeling connection to the universe. This is a prime time for you to walk with the energy. This is a prime time for you to work with what's going on in the universe. So what can you do? What are you supposed to be doing? This is also a time of self-reflection. It is winter time. So you almost have to do like animals do. You go in hibernation. You really are supposed to sit still. You are supposed to, meditate, fast, and pray is what I always say. Meditate, fast, and pray. Read. Go over your plans. What are your intentions moving into 2020? 2014 was about to come out of my mouth. I need to write that down. I don't know why that number was coming up. But anyway, this is a time frame where you really want to make sure that you are taking the time to be still. And because we know that most of society is hard-headed when it comes to being still, this is a time, hey Pooh, that you want to really be still. You want to really take the time to do some self-reflection. Look over the year that just passed. Look over things that are revelations to you. Things are going to be revealed. Dreams are going to be a lot more intense right now. Your insight and the signs and messages that you receive, not only from your ancestors and your spirit guides, but from the nature, from the universe itself, is going to be heavy right now. This is the time for you to pay attention, okay? This is the time to pay attention. So, how do I normally handle this season, this solstice? I always try to eat very clean. Y'all know I'm big on that. Eat clean. Drink lots and lots and lots and lots of water. Number one. one little side note on the water, y'all should be drinking at least half your body weight in water, okay? So let's say you weigh 200 pounds. You should be drinking 100 ounces in water. Drink a lot of water right now. Eat clean. When you are eating clean, when you're putting clean things in your body, your vibration and your frequency can raise, okay? That's the whole point. And what we want to do is make sure that your frequency and your vibration is high so you can receive all it is that you need to see, okay? Eating lots of fruits, seasonal fruits, okay? Fruits and vegetables. What's in season? Pay attention, especially in your area. Find out what fruits and vegetables are in season. Specifically, you want to get organic, or you want to do from the farmer's market, something that doesn't have a lot of pesticides in it. If it does have pesticides, or if it isn't organic, or whatever the case may be, just take a few minutes, run your sink full of water. You can put baking soda and apple cider vinegar in your sink. Soak your vegetables and your fruits in that. It'll help take out the pesticides and the poisons that's sprayed on your food before you get it, okay? Just let it soak for a few minutes. Take it out, dry it off before you actually prepare it to juice or to eat. Try to eat them raw, okay? Try to eat them raw. Try not to cook them. Don't go soul food on me. Don't say, oh, I ate my kale or I ate my whatever, and you done cooked all the damn nutrients out of it. Make sure that you are eating as raw and as clean as possible during this time frame if you decide that you're not going to fast. Like I said, if you are going to fast, try to do it at least a minimum of 3 days, okay? Starting today or starting tomorrow because it's late in the evening. I was going to try to do this video earlier, okay? So you want to try to make sure that you get in that fasting time of a minimum of 3 days. Have your journal beside you. I wish mine was already out, but have you a journal that you can write all your revelations, all the symbols, all the dreams, all the different dynamics that are going to come to you in these next few weeks. There is a lot of powerful and intentional energy that is happening specifically at the end of this year, which is very amazing to me. Not only are we going to have a solar eclipse for this last new moon of the year, okay? Not only are we having that, we also are having the whole energy of, like I said, the winter solstice being in a certain dynamic. We just came out of the 12/12 portal. That thing was like crazy because it was 12/12 portal on a 12/12 hour. There's too many synchronicities falling in this December month. Make sure you are taking advantage of all the energy that is coming to a close this year. All right. So meditate. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to tell y'all to do. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Meditation is key. Your routine should somewhat look like you getting up, drinking some water first. Okay, getting you some water. If you decide to do a raw juice or a tea, or herbal tea, do that. I will probably do dandelion tea. I ain't gonna lie. And then meditate. Sit in meditation for as long as you can sit in meditation. Be still is the whole key. This is a time not for you to be super active. If you are fasting or if you are in a space of true self-reflection, you should be still. Be as still as possible. Don't entertain a whole lot of people. Don't be on the phone a whole lot. Don't be ripping and running a whole lot. Take this time to really nurture yourself. Love on yourself. Make sure that you, like I said, document as much as you can. Write as much stuff as you can. And then just go over what it is that you want to bring in next year. Okay, that's the goal. What are we bringing in next year? What intention are we bringing in? What energy are we setting? What tone are you setting for the new year? The solstice energy is really, really an amazing time for you to truly manifest what it is that you want, for you really to tap into what the universe has for you. And like I said, just to be still, for you to do some self-reflection and really understand what is going on, what is coming to you, and what you have already learned. What lessons did you learn? Some of y'all ain't learned shit. But hopefully, some of y'all actually picked up some blessings and some lessons this year. All right? So, any questions about the winter solstice before I jump into these readings? I tried to post y'all a few posts this earlier today, this morning, to kind of give you an idea. You can do rituals. You can do a lot of different dynamics that are tied to this winter solstice. But the main thing is just for you to be still and be with yourself. Okay? Be still and be with yourself. Like I said, eat very clean. You have been hoarse a lot this month. I've never lost your voice. The energy lately is crazy. Normally, hoarseness is throat chakra. So are you not speaking your truth? Pay attention. Are you not speaking your truth? Okay? What should we know about the closing of the portals? Closing of the portal. There's a few portals actually that's going to close out, but you have time. What you want to do is make sure that you are taking the time in this beginning phase, like these first few days, to actually work in the energy. Open some of the gates. There's gates that you can open by using certain tones and frequencies of your voice. If you're familiar with anything that's dealing with like Buddhism or Indian culture, you can look up certain sounds that's connected to Om to actually open up certain gateways. And gateways, of course, help you get to your inner self. Who is that inner self? That inner self is your true higher consciousness. It's your own guru. It's the ability to tap into something that's within you compared to anything else. Okay? Y'all looking towards all these other different people. When the true guru is within you. The true voice is in you. So this is a great time for you to take advantage of this portal that's open. There's so many gateways that's opening and closing all at the same time. It's a really interesting month. That's for sure. You say it's Monday too late. Girl, you talking about it's my birthday. No, it's not. Monday is fine because the solstice is for a certain time frame. I normally tell people to try to do it at the beginning of the winter solstice so you can really take advantage. You have strep throat. Fasting and meditation is a great way to tap in. You have to find what makes you be still, though. This is for Miss Toya. Figure out what makes you be still. Because I can tell you to meditate, and you might have a problem with silencing your mind. Okay? And you might get frustrated because you're so focused on trying to meditate and be quiet and silencing your mind that it's frustrating you more. Okay? Sometimes y'all got to understand meditation is more of a lifestyle than it is something that you just obligated to do. Because the more you focus on, I got to be still and I got to be quiet, the more you go get all the chaos and the confusion jumping around in your brain. But fasting for me, anytime I fast, like my clarity be on 100. So fasting and meditation is always one of my favorite tools to use in silencing the outside. If you are a Capricorn, is there anything you should know? You need to actually look in your own chart to see where all of these things are falling in. It is the new moon in Capricorn, so make sure, my Capricorn babies, that y'all are taking note of the energy. that's surrounding this new moon. But also pay attention to where all these other planets are sitting. The planets are doing some really interesting, funky things. You want to look and see where that Venus is sitting in your chart. You need to look at your actual natal chart to see how is this energy affecting you. Y'all look like y'all doing some things. Some nice things. It's too many of y'all with some sore throats, though. Yes, the 5D ascension is going to be really real. I will say that it's going to be really real. This is why I've been so, let me say, adamant about everybody getting on a certain frequency, everybody raising their vibration, everybody eating as clean as possible, doing the work that's going to keep you in a certain space. And it's mainly because I know that as we keep shifting, it's going to put you in a space that if you are not grounded, if you are not connected as much as you should be, it's going to make you feel a little off. Is the best word I can say. It's going to give you a little feeling like you're a little cuckoo. I do teach classes. They're on pause right now, but another class will start back up next month. Oh, you like my hair? It's so, y'all know, all y'all with natural hair, the shrinkage is real right now, but it's all good. I don't even care no more. Where do you find your charts? You find it at astrology.com. Astrology, any of y'all who are familiar with me talking about astrology.com or astro.com, can y'all please put that in the box for them? Just water from the sun up. Nika, yes, definitely fasting with water, sun up to sundown is really good. You want to look at it as this is a time to purify the temple. So whatever it is that you said, even if you do like an intermediate fasting, you can do that. The whole point is to have the intention that you are cleansing your temple, raising your vibration. If you are going to eat food while you are doing whatever fast you decide to do, make sure that you are eating as much clean, raw fruits and vegetables as possible. I'm trying to catch all y'all questions. I'm sorry, beloveds. Becca, should we do any rituals tonight? That is up to you. I definitely will be doing a ritual. I did one this morning and I'm doing another one tonight. Okay. Okay, I think I got everybody that I think. I think I got everybody. Definitely knowing your chart, knowing what's coming up for this year is going to be really, really important for y'all. So if you are interested in doing a chart, you want to make sure that if you get it through somebody, the person that I love that's on here is Kateria Knows. She's really, really great at what she does. It's another guy called KRS Channel or KRS. He is not the rapper. He's really dope too. Am I a starseed? We all starseeds. That's a whole nother conversation. But do I communicate with my guys? Absolutely. I communicate with all my spiritual beings that try to help me navigate and not be hard-headed on this journey. And somebody asked me what my sign. Y'all should know by now. I'm a Leo. Oh, Leo. How long will it be open for? Look at my page, Fancy Show. I have 3 or 4 posts specifically about this. Okay. No, you didn't miss the reading. I'm just getting started. I'm about to get started in about 5 minutes. Kenyatta. I just did the breakdown for the solstice. So I came on 30 minutes early. How can I take advantage of this time and still benefit while still being able to do my job as a house mom effectively? Okay, fancy show. The biggest thing is that you want to make sure that you set time for yourself. So even though you're working and you're the mommy, I'm used to having multitasking, and most of us are. Set a time frame, and it sometimes is hard. That might mean you got to get up at 3 a.m. Okay, boo, get up. Take that time just to get up and focus on you and what it is that you need from a spiritual realm. That's how you can take advantage. Either you do it when everybody else go to bed, or do it way before everybody get up in the day. I'm a morning person, so I wake up at 3 a.m. all the time. So normally mine is I'm going to get up at 3 a.m. and then do all my stuff. And if I'm still tired, I'll go back to sleep before everybody get up out of bed. Okay. How do I communicate with my ancestors? Ooh, I need them to get me on my path. I used to tell y'all to, sit still and go inward. Light a candle. Ask for them to show themselves. Reveal themselves to you. Is what I used to tell people. I've retracted that at this point and in this stage of my life. And the reason it is because as I've been talking to so many of y'all and having these consults with so many of y'all, I realized that a lot of y'all have jumped into spirituality and jumped into this journey without knowing who you are. Let me be real clear. None of this talking to any deity, Orisha, goddess, whatever it is, that none of that matters if you do not know who you are. Okay? Do not believe the hype. I know that spirituality is trending. I know there is a mass awakening happening. So everyone is talking about it. You can find information on every corner, every social media platform. But take the time to know who you are from the inside out. Listen when I tell you. Because if you don't, and y'all open up some of these doors to communication, to our ancestors, to your spirits, it's not going to be a really pleasant experience. Let me say that. Okay? You have to tackle your own demons. You have to actually take the time to say, let me do basic stuff. And you can start with pulling your natal chart. Start with finding out what your human design is. Start with basics that are based off of science and facts. All right? Base it off of that first. Understand, why do you keep getting in jacked up relationships? What is it in you? Okay? What is it in you that makes you repeat that pattern? Understand why you might be more addicted to drugs, alcohols, all these different, dynamics, coping mechanisms, more than maybe your sister. Okay? Really, really take the time to dissect who you are. Because when you take the time to dissect who you are, then all the other magical stuff that y'all want to get into, it pop different because you have a different understanding. Your feet are planted on solid ground. Your foundation has to be super, super strong. You do not want to walk into some of the stuff that y'all be wanting to get into and you don't know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you're going to open up some doors that you ain't ready for. And it's going to be hard as hell to close them back. Because now you done tapped into some stuff that y'all don't know what you're doing. So, saying all that to say, first thing that you really need to do is say, let me really get centered, master my mind, know how to stay in the present moment, how to operate from the spirit of now. Okay? Like really, really, really be in a space that you are so intentional about knowing who you are and how to love on yourself. Because that's one of the biggest issues. Y'all don't know how to unconditionally love you. Y'all will give that same type of love to somebody who don't really even deserve it, but you don't even do it for yourself. You are not understanding how important it is that the food that you put in your body plays a major part on how you think, the choices that you make, and it's a major reflection of your own love for yourself. I'm not saying that you got to torment yourself. I'm not saying that you got to go through all of that. But I am saying that if it's between you drinking some juice with a bunch of sugar and all this other stuff, that if you really do the knowledge, you'll know exactly what it's doing to your body compared to you drinking this water. The love, the self-love in you should make you drink that water. Okay? Be very mindful of opening up doors that y'all are not ready for. Make sure you have mastered yourself. Make sure that you have mastered your mentality. Make sure you tackled your demons. In one of my classes, I remember telling them, I was like, don't try to astral travel and project if you haven't tackled your demons. Because y'all going to run up on something in that realm that you're not ready for. Because it's almost like you have to think of the spirit realm like, I don't know how many of y'all have watched A Wrinkle in Time. There was a part in the movie where they use their worst fears, or they use things that they thought the children thought about against them. That's what happens in this other realm. If you have not mastered this, you're going to walk up on some stuff that you done created out of your own psyche, that you done created out of your own mentality. Your worst demon is you. The worst devil is you. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. It ain't like the movies. You create the craziness. So you have to be ready for that. And the only way you can be ready for that is really being committed to your own personal growth, to your own time, to knowing how to master who you are, how to master your mentality. If you don't master that, I'm telling you, you're going to have that made. Y'all see some of these other spiritual people. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to get into these reading. Y'all have seen some of these other spiritual people. Listen to me. When they be having these major breakdowns on social media. When they be having like stuff that you feel like, ooh. And y'all be thinking it's cute. One of my favorite people sent me, you know, me talking about y'all, you trauma bonding to your favorite spiritualist. That's real. You are trauma bonding to people who claim they have worked through stuff. No, they haven't. They doing like some of y'all doing. They jumping up in this shit and don't really know. You have to master this. I didn't start like, I'm not messing with none of that. I didn't start messing with none of that. I was already doing this for a long period of time. A long period of time. I've been on this path for a long time, and this path for a very long journey. I didn't even commit to even trying to help nobody else out until a couple of years ago. I was like, I'm still trying to work my own demons. I'm trying to conquer my own stuff. I can't help nobody right now. I can give you a good word. It took a minute for me to get to a space where I said, okay, I feel comfortable now. Because I know who I am. I know what it is that I'm about. Do I use plant medicine? It depends on what type of plant medicine you talk about. Plant medicine as far as herbology, or plant medicine like, you know, people doing to experience a whole nother realm. I was going through it. Right. Y'all pay attention. Pay attention. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that alone. I feel like people, and y'all might see it next year. I'm probably going to step on a lot of toes next year because of the angle that I'm coming from, to strive to dispel some of this craziness. Okay? There's a lot of craziness that's happening, and it's because people are making it okay for y'all to just jump into stuff that y'all not ready to jump into. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about all my new babies. Even if you've been on this, I promise you, to me, you shouldn't even be messing with certain stuff unless you've been working intentionally on yourself for a minimum of 3 years. A minimum. You should look at this like it's school. You'd have had 20 years, 30 years, 40 years to jack your life up. And you feel like because you've been on your spiritual journey for 2 months, for 6 months, that now you are a master of something. No, you're not. You're a master of ego. You have not mastered yourself. So make sure that you are being intentional about what this journey is about. Make sure that when you get in this, and y'all gonna get in this, and 6 months in, you're gonna feel like you're supposed to be a healer. 6 months in, you're gonna feel like you're supposed to be giving people readings. 6 months in, you feel like you the master, you the guru. No, you're not. You haven't even really committed to your consciousness yet. Like I told y'all the other day, you just woke-ish. You woke-ish. You ain't woke. So you really want to be in a space that you commit to who you are and what it is that you need. How to master your mind. How to master that ego and make that ego sit his ass in the corner. So you're not responding or reacting to nothing. Okay? Be committed to you first. And at least commit more than a year. I'm not going to lie, y'all. You got to commit more than a year. Because it's going to be stuff that's going to be thrown at you. Soon as you think that you got it, soon as you think you got it on lock, the universe get ready to knock something right on off the shelf. Like, no. Let me show you something. It'll humble your ass real quick. And that's why you are seeing people fall victim to their own ego. This is why you will see many spiritualists, healers, self-proclaimed gurus go through some stuff. But next year is about truth. Next year is about walking in your integrity. So if they not for real, if they not walking in this for real, you gonna see. And what I don't want more than anything, I don't want anyone to be led astray. I don't want y'all to be walking in the damn walls for no damn reason. Commit to yourself, commit to your consciousness, commit to the choices that you are making from your higher perspective. And then leave all that cute shit to the mother folks. Don't fall victim to that. Don't be walking around talking about you the daughter of Oshun, but you don't even know who your great-great-grandma was. Don't do that. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm done. Get off. Y'all done struck a nerve. Y'all know that's a nerve with me. That's a nerve with me. Baby, you said, why so many tests? Because that's what this is about. We came here. Earth is a test. We came here specifically to learn a whole lot of lessons. So you got to be prepared. Every time that you evolve and every time you level up, you're going to go through some towers. Okay? We're going to go through some towers. And when those towers happen, this is the key for y'all. When these towers happen, this is how you know if you've grown. This is how you know if you are truly evolving. When you start looking at the tower moments as a moment and an opportunity for growth. When you stop looking at it as a tower. When you stop looking at it as a negative experience. When you stop looking at it like, oh God, why am I going through this? When you stop looking at stuff like that and really getting excited, I promise y'all, people be looking at me like I'm crazy. I might be a little off a little bit, but I promise, anytime that I'm going through like chaos, confusion, or like something like crazy seem like it's happening in my life, I get excited. I be literally ready to throw a whole live party. I'm lit. And it's because I realize that the universe about to level me up. Every time that I'm experiencing something, I know that I'm getting ready to grow and come on the other side of it different than I am today or at that moment. And they getting ready to bless the hell out of me. I be waiting. I don't even know what it is, and I already be like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't even know what y'all about to do, but I know it's about to be crazy. When you start looking at it like that, that's how you know you're growing. When you stop feeling like, oh, Lord, the world ending. Oh, Lord, I don't know why this happened to me. Why I always got to go through stuff. When you stop looking at it like that, I'm telling you, it's something different. It hit different. But that take, like I said, mastering yourself. It ain't got shit to do with how many candles I light. It ain't got nothing to do with if I do a ritual or a spiritual bath. It got everything to do with how do I speak life into myself? How do I consistently feed myself? I'm consistently feeding myself life. I'm consistently removing people, places, and things that are not in alignment. Consistently. Okay? My mate will tell you. My mate will tell you when he going through whatever he going through. Like if he going through some rough times and he in a self-pity moment, I go like, I put his ass on silent treatment. And it don't be the regular, like, how y'all be in y'all emotions putting people on silent treatment. I will go ghost and I'm like, oh, I'm on a silent fast, boo. Beloved, I'm on a silent fast. I might only be on a silent fast from him. But I will put somebody on a silent fast. Like, I can't listen to you right now. Because I only speak life to me. I only entertain life. If you're not on that vibration and I feel like you draining my energy or you pulling me in your vibration, I will silent fast you on a heartbeat. So I suggest y'all do the same. It don't matter who it is. Your self-preservation is more important. The teachers at my school, they be like laughing because I was like, I do it to my kids. Oh, you in the woe is me? You going on a pity party? You feeling like I don't engage. I'm not going to engage. Oh, he said his day is horrible, but we don't engage with that. Okay? Don't engage. You say you won't even tell him. Nah, I tell. You on a silent fast. I'm going to tell you because I want you to know. I'm on a silent fast right now. I need peace. I got to be on a silent fast because you disturbing my peace right now. I don't care who you are. I could have known you for 20 years. Don't care. I will mute the hell out you. Just so I can stay in the space that I need to stay in. And I used to feel guilty about it. I don't feel guilty no more. I used to in the beginning when I started doing that, I used to feel bad because I felt like maybe they needed me and I wanted to be there for them in a certain way. Not no more. Not no more. I was like, I will silent fast you until I feel like I can deal with your energy or until I feel like you have changed your energy. And most of my people that's around me, they get it now. They be like, oh, Lord, she done put me on a silent fast. Let me get my shit together. I did that to the kids the other day. I swear when I came back to pick them up, I had cards and pictures. I love you so much, Mama. I love you so much. Oh, you love me today? You love me? You love me now? Because this morning you was ready to throw me away. You was throwing the whole mama away. By this evening, you was trying to show me how much you love me. I'm telling you, I don't engage. Train people the way you want to be treated. Okay? What's the best way to work through loneliness? I missed some of y'all questions and stuff. I'm sorry. What's the best way to work through loneliness? Realize that you're not by yourself. You always got your, we're going to call them angels for just the sake of it. You always got your angels around you, supporting you, okay, guiding you, comforting you. They're always around you. The best way to really work through loneliness, though, is what I just said in the beginning. Master yourself. Master your mentality. Figure out why you are triggered to be feeling that space of loneliness. What is making you feel lonely? What's making you feel like your own company is not the best company in the goddamn world? I think I enjoy my company a little too much sometimes. I literally don't have no problem by being by myself for like hours, days at a time. Okay? But master who you are on a whole nother level. That's another sign that you have evolved, when you have mastered that spirit of loneliness. Because a lot of times y'all are feeling lonely, specifically in this journey, because you feel like no one is experiencing what you are experiencing. It becomes where you can't talk to everybody about everything. There's a lot of things you're going to experience. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be uprooted when you're doing that self-work. But when you are getting into that lonely stage, that's when you need to pull out them damn books. You need to empower yourself with information. Okay? You need to empower yourself with information. Don't feel alone. And then sometimes that alone time is the best time in the world. That's when you have the most revelations. That's when you have the most downloads. That's when you come. I swear it'd be in the middle of the night, in that midnight hour, as they say, that I get the most understanding of who I am, what I need to do, how I need to do it. But empower yourself with information on who you are, not just random information. Don't be out here down. I love picking on Mansa Musa. I don't know why he on my mind so much, but don't be out here mastering who Mansa Musa was. Master who are you? You know, what did your grandma do? Is there a generational curse that's being repeated between your generations? Okay. Don't worry about if anybody understand you, but make sure you're being very authentic to who you are, what it is that you love. Somebody might be looking at you like you're crazy. Like, I don't know why she be walking around with damn feathers on. You might love feathers. Enjoy that. Embrace that. You might like to smell like me. I love patchouli. It smell like wood, but I love it. Okay? Be in the space of really authentic. It's more people like you than there is not like you. I promise you that. I promise you that. And the more you operate in the frequency of your true authentic self, the more you'll vibrate and have people gravitating to you that are your alike, that are just like you. Your tribe will come. Trust me. Sometimes your tribe comes so much, you be like, God dang, it's a lot of us. Crazy. Not like the rest of the folks. People. What if the one that you live with is toxic? How do you deal with someone who talks from ego and draining daily? Don't talk to them. I just told you, don't engage. Tell me why. Don't engage. Why you engaging? Let her talk. I promise you, if you shift you got to shift your energy towards your sister. But two, you need to not engage in the same way. Okay? This is a time to be still. Be so still. Be still. Focus, like, for real, like they say when I used to be getting money, like on a different level. Focus on your own money. Focus on your own paper. Focus on you. Don't worry about nothing else. Focus on you. Okay? All right. So I'm probably getting ready. Let me do this because I don't want these readings to cut off in the middle of the sessions. I'm going to log off so this can be one video by itself. And then I'm going to log back on so I can do all the new moon readings. Yeah, I'm going to say be still. And I know y'all hear me say this so much, but I promise y'all it's the best thing that you can do for your life. Get out of survival mode. Get out of hustle mode. Learn how to be still. Learn how to make time for yourself. And when I say yourself, I mean from a loving standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, emotional, mental, all of that. Learn how to do that. If you learn and how to do that and master that energy within itself, it changes your whole perspective of life. It changes how you deal with people, how you deal with situations and other dynamics. All right. I love you guys. Hopefully that gave you some type of information with the solstice and whatever else we done ventured into talking to. I'm going to log off, and those of y'all who got readings for 2000, no, we're doing new moon. No, those of y'all who got these new moon readings, I'm going to come back on and do our new moon readings, okay? All right. I love you guys. Peace.